right into the arms of Randy Quall. A gain of maybe a yard. Kevin Fear stopped after a gain of 1 yard.
This has turned out to be a very entertaining second half because it looked like Mahnomen just, well, they were so dominant, and they haven't been able to do it against Minneota here in the third quarter.
Hennon cut down at the 10-yard line. Great defensive charge by Jamie Ward. And that was Kevin Fear, the ball carrier, who was knocked down as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Kevin's getting a bit nicked up. He's been tagged a couple of times. 6 foot, 182 pounder. Oof. Had his feet swept right out from under him there.
3rd and goal from the 9. A lateral pass complete to Fear, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 10. The clock stops with 7:18 left, and it will be 4th and goal from near the 10-yard line.
Well, that play only works if you can get the majority of the defense to think the play's going somewhere else. And that time they set it up a little too quickly. Fear was out there with a lot of company.
And again, whatever chance the Vikings have of coming back completely in this game rests on this play. Mervick will try to run it. Fumbles the football. Picked up by Fear, and now he's snowed under at the 10-yard line.
Well, really not a bad play by Mervick. I think he intentionally let that ball go, knowing I'm not going to get in the end zone. It's 4th down. And it rolled over, got to Fear. He was nailed, and the ball goes over on downs. Let's see if we can see Mervick. He knows now it's 4th down, that if they do not get a touchdown, Mahnomen's going to get the ball anyway. He takes it himself, tries to run through this alley. And there, as he's going down, yeah, he flips it out himself. And Fear picks it up, but of course can't make any headway.
Mervick slow in getting up. He's still down on the floor here at the Metrodome at the 10-yard line. 7:06 left in the 4th quarter. The Mahnomen defense stops the Minneota Vikings at the 10-yard line and take over the football on down. Jim Gilliland and Dick Bramer upstairs. Andy Skoogman downstairs. Leo Lewis taking this game off. He'll be back for the Class B championship game. Another defending champion getting set to defend its title. Cathedral coming up after this game. This is Miller crashing across the 15-yard line. Brent Miller continues to pile up the yardage. And a pickup of about 7 yards on that carry.
Well, Miller looked a bit shaken up on a defensive series there. He had to come off the field. And now he's back in there.
6.5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. 259 yards for Miller on the afternoon, and he'll get more here. Excuse me, this is the fullback, Tony Athman, across the 25 to the 27. 1st down.
These guys are durable because Athman got banged up too on that last Minneota possession. And as we say, though, the good athletes, the best athletes, go both ways at this level of football. And Athman cranks it up the middle, does a nice job there, keeping his head up and finding the hole.
1st and 10. Here's Miller. All the way out to the 35. A pickup of 8 more.
Well, if he had gotten that corner, we would have had the Prep Bowl record. He's advancing now. We have him right now on officially 2:59 before that play. Miller takes it off the right side, and that's been open most of the day. Last series, Minneota did a good job defending it, but now Mahnomen's got their horses back, filling those gaps.
26 carries, 265 yards for Brent Miller. Over 10 yards a carry. Athman falls over the pile and the 35-yard line. A little bit short of 1st down yardage. Making the play, Ryan DeSmet for Minneota.
Now, if you're a Minneota fan, this is 3rd down and very critical, although they don't have very far to go. Just looks like about a foot. If you you can hold them here, they'd almost have to punt because they're deep in their own territory.
There's Miller jumping across the line of scrimmage, spinning free, still on his feet, across midfield, finally brought down by Sean Vlamick.
Big first down, clock keeps rolling, and big record coming. So barring any losses here, it's going to be Brent Miller in the record book now at 282. Breaking Kyle Neitzel's mark set just one game ago of 270 yards. In fairness to Neitzel, he only played 3 quarters because they had the game well in hand, and it looked like Miller might have to come out too because Mahnomen had it all their way through the first half, but the run by Minneota, and Mahnomen has to go with their top guns to make sure they get this game in hand.
Athman picked up a couple on a first down carry to the 47. 4:15 left. The Mahnomen Indians trying to run out the clock on their way to their 4th straight championship. And Miller keeps on running, and it takes a whole bunch of Minneota Vikings to drag him down. Jeremy Lazinski was the first man there. The Prep Bowl team record for rushing yardage has been set by Mahnomen, 378 yards.
Wouldn't be surprised if they broke their own record there. Let's see. Most rushing yardage, rushing attempts. I will research it. We'll find it as they crack close to a first down.
And again, Miller gets the call. Well, the scouting report on Brent Miller was accurate. A hard runner, good speed, and 80 yards on his first run of the day. Got Mahnomen off to a good start. And even though the Minneota Vikings came back to tie the game 7-7, 10 yards a pop for Brent Miller.
And they did break their own record. They shared the record actually with Albany. Mahnomen had 262 yards 2 years ago in the Jason Miller year, and Albany had that same total in 86. 362, I should say, is the team total.
Athman crashes across the 30-yard line. Finally knocked down by Vlamick and Chad Hennon. Athman, a hard runner. And he has had a good afternoon, too. His afternoon's been overshadowed a little bit by Miller, but Athman's run this afternoon, too.
He must be up near 100. Athman leaping the tackler and then putting his head down, getting the extra yard. 71 yards is our total for Athman.
Less than 3 minutes to go. No running room there, but look at the determination by Jamie Wark. Wark popped pretty hard at the line of scrimmage, but he didn't want to go down. Three championships yet to be played here today. And we hope you can be with us as a full day of football continues here on Prep Bowl 12. Hit at the line of scrimmage, but still going up near the 20-yard line. Miller on that play that has really befuddled the Minneota defense here this afternoon.
Pushing close to that 300 total.
Gerhard Might, as we mentioned, retiring from the Minneota school system this year, said that he would like to continue on in coaching in some capacity. Miller tries to knife his way inside the 20. He doesn't get there as he was hit hard by Doug Loyson.
Fourth down. And they've got a good yard and a half to go, close to 2 yards. Of course, it's 4 down territory, and that's the way to keep the clock moving, is make first downs.
31 carries, 297 yards for Miller. We'll see if he gets the call here on 4th and short. See whether he can get over the 300-yard mark. He jumps to the 300-yard mark, comes close to first down yardage. And we'll see where they spot the ball.
Game, set, and match if it is a first down.
Yeah. Chad Rogers getting some coaching from Ken Bauman, checking into the game, and it is a first down. Officially a 2-yard pickup. So Miller now has 299 yards on the ground.
And with the clock under a minute, Mahnomen's going to let that be the total. And now Minneota's going to stop the clock. So now you might see the other guys come with a running play.
Well, the comeback will come apparently about 20 points short, if not right on the nose 20 points short. But you have to tip your hat, no pun intended, with Gerhard Might on the sideline. But what a great comeback by Minneota to score a couple of times in the third quarter and make the fourth quarter interesting. We'll take a break and be back with more from the Dome in a moment. Even when it is inevitable, and a lot of the starters coming out for Mahnomen, and the coach goes out to the huddle. What a great year for the Mahnomen Indians in what many thought would be a rebuilding year. They find themselves in the championship game in their class for the 5th straight year, and they're going to win it for the 4th straight year.
Well, it's a tribute to their seniors, who are the ones who wouldn't hear of this being a rebuilding year or what have you. And, Brent Miller among those playing in their last game here today for Mahnomen. Chad Rogers, Matt Craker, the two that are alternating, Scott McCullum, John Littlewolf, of course, the place kicker who does double duty as a lineman, Randy Quall, Andy Newman.
Now imagine being a senior and through 4 years of football losing one football game.
And of course Tony Athman, can't forget him either.
The only loss during that 4-year span, the loss to Breckenridge earlier this year. Third down carry. Getting it to the 15-yard line.
And Jeremy Socorles, he's the quarterback.
Right.
Goes both ways.
Mike Hayter got the call on that carry.
Hayter's a name that's gone before in Mahnomen lore too. I remember that name. Quarterback in there now is Kenny Crane, 6'2" junior. And Minneota's taking their final timeout with 27 seconds to go. Mahnomen can effectively end the game by gaining 7 yards on this play because they cannot stop the clock with the timeout any longer.
You get a look at the Mahnomen sideline and you get close hand evidence of how big this Mahnomen team is.
Kenny's over there looking. He's watching out for the Gatorade bucket or something now here.
Chad Chevalier for Mahnomen along the sideline. And you get a look at backup quarterback Kenny Crane. Crane, a starter on defense, getting a chance to play some offense here in the last minute of the season.
Right up the middle, no first down, so Minneota will get the ball back here on the change of possession. The clock stops with 22 seconds to go.
Mike Hayter again got the call, number 35. So the Minneota Vikings will have one more opportunity, depending on whether they have an incompletion or two. 22 seconds left. May be able to get a series of plays off here. And Nate Welch, the backup quarterback, will try to generate some offense here with 22 seconds left. (43-23), 406 yards rushing for Mahnomen. Running to the near sideline, Josephson gets out of bounds at the 30-yard line with 6 seconds left. Time enough for one more play. Chuck Josephson's done a good job on defense for Minneota, and it's a carry for a first down here.
Now getting that ball to the sideline means one more play, as you say, Dick, and Minneota bravely battled, kept Mahnomen off the scoreboard. for the entire second half.
Nate Welsh will run it, and he gets to the 40, fumbles, it goes out of bounds, but time has expired, and Mahnomen has won 4 straight Class C championships.